Hi, I'm Cindy Rosner-Pillar, class of '68, and I have a confession. My father was a gambler. When he almost lost his life and everything else, Colorado College came to the rescue. Now, he wasn't a gambler in the traditional sense. His game of choice was actually bridge. He believed in big dreams and working hard. But as an eastern Colorado rancher, he bet against the odds every day as he dealt with the weather, acts of God, and an occasional banker. Sometimes our family had a lot of money. Sometimes we were in the hole. I think that's what made us think we were middle class. While I was a strong student and probably could have received financial aid, Dad wouldn't sign the papers because in his experience, those people wouldn't understand his business. Sophomore year was a challenge. After learning he was seriously allergic to cattle hair, and we had a lot of cattle, Dad found a buyer for the ranch, switched careers, and the family moved to Estes Park. Colorado's life-changing 1965 spring flood complicated things considerably. The Platte River and two of its tributaries converged on our ranch property. Given all that sagebrush, what are the odds? My dad lowered the sales price. He and my brother fixed miles and miles and miles of fencing. The nest egg continued to shrink. My high school-age siblings and I worked longer hours at our summer jobs. When I got back to CC that fall, I cobbled together 3 jobs, working about 15 hours a week while taking 19 credit hours and continuing my commitments to theater and music. Then my 40-year-old dad had 2 major heart attacks within 6 weeks. His business partner, responsible for the medical insurance, hadn't filed the papers. I was devastated. I didn't know what to do, but I figured I could probably finish out the semester. Dick Woods, who was the director of admissions at that time, and a place where I volunteered on a regular basis during my free time, asked me how things were going, and I told him everything. He thought about it for a minute and said, "You know, we might be able to do something about this. Wait for a telephone call and come." It was only a little time later that I found myself sitting at a table surrounded by a bunch of old white guys who asked me a few questions and then said, "Don't worry about it." I was so shocked that I didn't even ask what that meant. But I graduated from CC, and I'm proud to say that. I could have gone to another school, but I wouldn't have had the individualized support and encouragement from faculty and staff like I did at CC. And I probably wouldn't have taken some of the courses it turned out that I really needed to have the successful career I've enjoyed. Affording a CC education is a real concern, especially for the middle class. Lowering the price isn't the answer. Many of us have asked, and we know why that is. And you'll just have to ask President Jill, and she can fill you in on the reasons for this. But what we can't afford to do is to ignore an entire middle class. If we're going to be educating innovators and have them out in the world doing what needs to be done, we just can't. That's why I'm making a serious commitment and contribution to our class gift for scholarship. Because with that matching gift, I think we can make a real difference. I'm betting on it.